Hello everyone and welcome back to the Vampire Counts campaign playthrough. We're back in the game and we've just been given a mission. The mission is to capture Essen, which I was already planning because we've got quite a considerable army set up with Mannfred here. And as you can see, it's pretty damn large right now. We've got some cavalry, we've got crypt horrors, we've got some graveyard and ethereal units, and some graveyard with great weapons. And so we are going to send Mannfred over here to attack Essen. I was considering getting a lord here to stay in Waldenhof with, say, 3 units of zombies or whatever, but I've decided against it because I know it's leaving it open, but up here no one's going to come down from the Dwarven kingdom, and chances are they're going to immediately attack Mannfred if I go for Essen. So I'm going to bank on not coming into contact with anyone and just go ahead and attack. I'm going to see if my agent could do anything beforehand. Oh, I moved him. But I think the chances are too low. Oh no. There we go. So that's hindered them slightly for the assault. He also gained a level. So we're going to go for Zap. Which increases our chance of assassination. And we're going to send Mannfred in to fight. We have an incredibly high chance of winning, even if they do have reinforcements. However, I'm excited to see our new units, so I'm going to load up the game. With 23 wins of magic, we are definitely not gambling today. So I'm going to send our cavalry from either flank down the hill to then come in and flank the enemy. Alright, so we've got our cavalry coming in. Oh, they've also got some hidden troops. Wow, look at that charge. Alright, we've got these ugly crypt horrors coming in now through the trees. Alright, they're engaged with the bats. That's also fine, I suppose. Mannfred, another gaze and a gash, please. Oh, we're going to hit someone there. Hit these units. Whoa! Nice. Graveguard are the bomb. Graveguard are so strong. Look at them cut through here. Oh dear, that's the wrong button. Look at them, cutting through zombies. Like cheese. Just like cheese. Cutting through like cheese. Oh, there's Mannfred. Charging in. Does not give a damn. Chopping that tree down. Lumberjack, Mannfred. So we're going to go for a flank with our cavalry units. Surprise! Wow. Pretty substantial win there. We did, however, have a lot more units. Probably about 200 more. And ours were of higher quality. We get some loot. We get an arcane item. Wow, I've never had one of those before. A channeling staff. What does that give us? That's to do with magic, obviously. Minus 30 ability recharge in seconds. So we've got the option to subjugate. Subjugate is an option. I'm going to go with subjugate because these are all minus something with a bonus. But this is just growth, but then we also control that unit. We've got the staff. Nice. Okay, cool. So now they listen to me, right? Let's look at diplomacy. They're my subjugate. They should do what I want. All the time. They give me extra income, so, you know, I'm not complaining. And also, I start healing units even within their area. It's pretty resolute now with its size. So I'm going to see if I can move back down here to protect the fort if we can. We might be a bit late. I don't think that gives us anything special, actually, does it? That just gives us growth. Just growth. Alright, the fort. Is it worth attempting this? It's eventually just 2 walls. But right now, that's all we can hope for. I'm going to build the corpse pile because then we eventually get crypt horrors. Unless we get sieged, of course, which is quite likely. But also, we can lead up to getting walls, which will just keep this area just more protected in general. And then when we eventually upgrade it to 3, I think in this slot we're probably going to go for corruption because we're losing corruption in this area, which is, as a Vampire Counts player, it's incredibly important to have it because your leadership, technically, it's actually called attrition. You start to crumble if you have low leadership, and that implies that the vampire's power is lower, and so the necromantic energy that holds the troops together, like the skeleton and the zombies, is weaker, and so they want it to fall apart. And so when vampiric corruption is 100%, then the vampires are strongest, and so that's why they're bad at entering other people's areas, because they get attrition. They start to fall apart, essentially. So it's very essential that we get our corruption back up and running within this area. But chances are this is going to be a hindrance to us. They are going to attack. They have an alright sized army, but they have high quality troops. That's what the Empire is known for. And the garrison here is incredibly low, and so we couldn't defend anything even if we tried. That's why Mannfred's on his way. I feel like this agent is probably not needed up there now they're subjugate, so I'm going to try and send them down here for them to do something. And that'll be for the next turn, so they're on the way. And with that, with the money not really rolling in, we're going to end the turn. Yeah, here we are. This is exactly what I thought would happen. So the money that we just put into that upgrade is completely wasted, so we're going to auto-resolve and lose. Unfortunately, and just get ransacked, and he's going to take all our money. That's why Mannfred's on his way. Solve the problems. Is this time to recruit a lord, do you think? Good Castle Templehof. Recruit a lord. We're going to raise an army. We're going to go for the ugly guy. We're going to raise some dead. Basic units, of course. We're going to recruit some... Oh, they've got levels. Unit rank 2, unit rank 2. Nice. One more unit skeletons. What do we say his... They're all suffering attrition, which is beneficial to us. But I can't move right now because I've only just summoned them. We're going to try and repair this, and then upgrade the whole place again, and hope that it doesn't get attacked immediately afterwards. Mannfred is on his way. Have I actually moved him? I haven't actually moved him, have I? So if he's on march, he can't actually initiate, which is a shame. But he can defend. So I'm going to stick him in there to defend, because we sort of need it. This army is now with Castle Templehof, which is doubly strong. Drakenhof is also strong. My fear is Eschen. I really need you. Can you just, like, get in? Get in, please. Please. Use Waldenhof. Waldenhof is also a potential target, because these two are incredibly weak. Our agent can't reach, so he's going to go there, ready to cause trouble if we do get attacked by, what's his name? Marius Lightdorf, whatever. So the next turn may be messy again. We may have these guys coming across and taking Eschen, because Drakenhof and Templehof are very strong with their garrison sizes. Eschen is the only weak point. We have an army here to protect from any further attacks. We have an army that we just raised here, which I will eventually use to kill this guy. The agent is going to assist, but it just all depends on what happens in the next turn. They are suffering attrition, which is beneficial to us, but they may still be stronger because Empire are strong with their artillery and everything else. We'll be able to find out in the next episode, guys, so if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.